Hi everyone, I'm Joe Chen from Technological and Higher Education Institute of Hong Kong. Today I would like to share some data on my project, wastewater treatment and water recovery by forward osmosis using magnetic nanoparticles. So freshwater shortage is a major issue right now due to climate change, population growth, as well as water pollution. So among different kind of the water treatment as well as wastewater treatment, membrane process, the advanced technology right now can be used to obtain high quality of the reclaimed water as well as the potable water from the desalination process. Okay, so the problem is that, for example, using the reverse osmosis as a membrane process, then after a certain period of time of the operation, the membrane will damage, which we call the fouling, as well as very high energy consumption, is required in this RO process. So on the other hand, forward osmosis, FO, actually is an alternative membrane process can be used, and then the advantage is that, well, just require a relatively low pressure system, and then lower chance of the membrane fouling. That means we can save the energy. We can prolong, the lifespan of the membrane, right? Well, so however, some challenge, happen. For example, selection of appropriate type of the jar solution. Actually, jar solution is used to maintain a high osmotic pressure. That pressure can be used to extract the water from the feed stream, for example, freshwater or wastewater, because the purpose is to extract water, for further usage, right? So after the FO process, this jar solution should be properly separate, or reconcentrate, or simply regeneration. Then the process, can be further, repeated, by using the same type of the jar solution, right? So the objectives of the project is that to try to use, the FO process, to handle the water, by using the newly, synthesis of the hydrophilic, magnetic particle. Well, basically, I just focus on citrate coal, magnetite in this presentation. On the other hand, some other type, of the synthesis called the mesoporous silica nanoparticle also was synthesis, in order to compare their FO process. So as I mentioned, the advantages using the magnetic nanoparticle is that, it can, result in a high surface area, particularly used for coating of different kind of the functional group, in order to increase the osmotic pressure. For example, the citrate, functional group, right? And also increase the water recovery. After that, simply we can use the external magnetic field to collect, the jar solution. That can be further reused, right? And then the overall energy consumption compared with the RO system, can be significantly reduced. This is the project objectives, right? So here is some materials platform being used in this project. Well, the FO membrane is the CTA membrane, a single layer with the dimension just like here. Not so very big, right? Very small unit, but very suitable for laboratory trial. Well, conduct in coarse flow permanent cells, and then while the process conduct in FO mode, that means the active layer facing the feed solution at room temperature for 30 minutes for every trial. So both the jar solution and feed solution, will conduct in the counter flow, that means opposite flow, in order to increase the performance. While the volume used, just 500 ml, 100 ml respectively. While the performance, was calculated in terms of the water flux, just like here, right? Just simply the difference of the water, after the FO process, that means the volume of the water, can be extracted, divided by the effective membrane surface area, per unit, square meter, and then per unit time, for example, hour. That's why we can have LMH, that means liter per square meter per hour, This is the performance. So here just show you some synthesis step of the citrate coal, iron oxide or magnetite. You can see that just simply by using the coal precipitation, in an alkaline condition, and then protected by the N2 gas, to prevent the oxidations of the magnetite, right? So after that, okay, citrate, okay, this compound will be added, okay, in order to form the coating. And after some washing, drying, and then we control it quite high concentration for further study. Apart from the citrate type, just another type, okay, hydrophilic, okay, magnetic mesoporous silica, okay, nanoparticle, MMSP also, okay, was synthesized. Just, okay, using this method called precipitation, soil gel methods, okay, and after that, different functional group can be, okay, attached on the nanoparticle. So you can see the setup, the soil gel methods, and the synthesis, and just right here. But very important, okay, for magnetical separation of the nanoparticle, you can see simply by applying a simple method, then the particle after the FO process can be settled down, okay, very quick, just a few, okay, seconds, okay, easily, okay, to collect. And then this is very, okay, simple regeneration method of the jar solution. Okay, we can save the energy, okay, we can, okay, just do it, okay, and after that, water, clean water can be, okay, obtained, okay. So here is the setup, okay, you can see that as I mentioned, low pressure pump, okay, was used rather than high pressure, okay, and then this is the FO unit, okay, one side is the jar solution, this is the magnetic nanoparticle, the other side will be the fit solution, okay, for example, the freshwater, okay, because the osmotic pressure is significantly higher, right? Okay, while the change of the volume or the weight actually automatically record by using the computer. This is the balance, okay? That means after 30 minutes, then how much water actually, okay, can be extracted from the fitted solution side to the dry solution side, okay? Let's take a closer look of the membrane unit, okay? Then you can see that one layer, and then the particle just simply, okay, and then pass through the circuit and then to conduct the FO process. While the process can be scaled up a little bit, just a little bit, okay, into 2x unit. That means just connect two systems, okay, in a series, okay, and then you can see, just to increase the performance. So here is some preliminary results. Just focus on the citrate cold magnetite type, okay, and which was synthesized at 80 degrees Celsius because, okay, among different trials, this type showed the highest performance. While the fit solution was the freshwater, okay. So the first one is some elemental analysis, okay, you can see the mass ratio. But very important is the citrate loading. Okay, the results show that about 8% of the weight of citrate, okay, was coated on the, okay, magnetite, okay, while the concentration is per gram is about 0.4 millimole. While for the TGA, just you can see that about 2 layers of the citrate has been found, okay, 1 layer just by the hydrogen bond, okay, that means the outer layer, while the, okay, inner layer actually bound with the, okay, magnetite surface, okay. Then by the calculation, okay, the citric, okay, amount is about 9%, okay, per rate of the magnetite. So how about the magnetic property? Okay, you can see that in this VSM result, okay, it shows that super power magnetic property of the, okay, particle being shown. That means very useful for the magnetic separation later on, okay. So a little bit different, okay, compared with the citric cold or the uncoated is because of the citric, the amount, okay, extra amount is due to the citric, then slightly drop of the magnetical property, right? So how about FTIR? I'll just show the functional group further confirm citric, okay, was coated on the magnetite surface, okay, for example, this FeO dredging, okay, or the, okay, C11O bond, right? Okay, you can see that. How about the XRD? Just show highly crystallized structure of this, well, just for the, okay, particle, you can see, right? Or XPS, the composition, okay, further confirm, okay, citrate, okay, successfully coated on the iron oxide, okay, you can see that this is a component, right? So how about the size? Okay, based on the TM, okay, after the coating of citrate, the size of the magnetical particle, okay, reduce a little bit due to the dissolution of the iron oxides, while the size distribution also smaller than that of the uncoated type, Okay. So the zeta potential very significant because wow, high charge of the negative charge, okay, and then may have the problem, okay, because the FO membrane also, okay, relatively in negative charge, okay. So we should investigate what is the charge of the citrate coal, okay, iron oxide. So we saw so that, okay, among page 3 to 11, this citrate coated, okay, iron oxide, quite negative charge, okay, compared with the uncoated type. Okay, the charge may interact with the, okay, as I mentioned, the membrane, and then will affect, okay, the FO process. So some result of the, okay, FO performance, okay, just focus on this 80 degrees citrate coated iron oxide, okay, this, okay, you can see. Increased amount, that means the concentration. Very important is the concentrations of the citrate, okay, the simple, okay, quite neutral pH, okay, and then you can see that LMH, okay, observed among, okay, from 0.3 increased to 0.5 something. When compared with the result of this, okay, sodium citrate as a control, that means without the magnetic nanoparticle, just the iron, right? High concentration, easy to, okay, adjust, okay, and then, of course, the result, okay, much higher than the magnetic nanoparticle. Okay, however, how could we reconcentrate this solution? Okay, that means how to maintain a high concentration of this iron. Not easy, right? We need to regenerate or reconcentrate the iron. Rather than right now, we just based on the magnetic separation of this particle. Okay, of course, further improvement, okay, was should be conducted, okay, to increase the LMH ratio. So how about the flow of the operation? Just up to here, okay, we found that increase the flow rate, okay, increase the flow velocity actually can increase the LMH, okay. So apart from using the freshwater, okay, just well, further trial to use the artificial wastewater, okay, to see whether the performance of the FO, okay, will suffer or not, right? So well, the target compound is methylene blue, a common dye, okay, commonly used dye, okay, in the textile industry, okay, 30 ppm, right? You can see that not the water, okay, we see, okay, the blue color here, right? So based on the same condition, using the, okay, 80 degrees, okay, synthesis citrate coal, okay, iron oxide, with that concentration, 250s, okay, 2 unit, okay, we double, okay, the unit, then the result quite promising, okay, can achieve 0.25, okay, LMH, okay, then you can see, that means water can be extracted from this wastewater side to the jar solution side, okay? Then we can simply separate, okay, the magnetic nanoparticle. Then the water can be further, okay, collected and reused. Okay, this is very promising. Okay, so up to here, I just want to conclude that, okay, based on some well, characterizations of the magnetic, okay, nanoparticle by, okay, this several tests, then citrate was coated, okay, on the iron oxide, okay, very successful. Okay, while the result, okay, although not very high, just up to 0.5, okay, LMH, okay, under this condition, this flow, this concentration, okay. Well, further improvement, okay, should be conducted, okay. But however, some problem also was found that some iron oxide, okay, particle actually, okay, deposit on the membrane surface that will, okay, reduce, okay, the performance. Okay, we should further improve this. Okay, either maybe just control the flow by using a pair of the magnet, okay, to prevent them, okay, settle down or touch with the membrane surface, something like that, right? So artificial wastewater using the methylene blue, the dye, 30 ppm, okay, show promising, okay, result, okay, 0.25 LMH, and then further improvement, okay, can be achieved. Okay, so well, we need to further investigate different kind of the, okay, reaction, okay, optimization, as well as different type of the synthesis method, different ligand type being used, okay, in this project. Okay. Lastly, okay, I want to thanks, okay, the funding supporting unit, okay, from Hong Kong Research Grant Council, okay, FDS, as well as the technical support, okay, from the Research Center of FTIR Hong Kong. Okay. This is the end of the presentation. Thank you very much.